Welcome aboard, pirates. Here, your Captain Musashi again for one more video, and today we are going to talk about, you should know what is my cam? What happened to my cam? Oh man, I just lost my cam here, didn't I? It moved for another space. What the hell? I'm here. Why I'm there and not here? And why I'm so big? Jesus, chill. There we go. Here I am. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. I'm going to just wait a little bit until more people to come, right? And then we jump for the stream. How about that? School. I'm trying to beat Grand Voyage, so it's going to be cool. Wait a little bit. Just until someone comes in. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. I just need people. So this team I'm building, I need Saboways. Without Saboways, this team can't run this. I mean, I definitely can try to build a different team, but Saboways make it so easier. Robin. I actually would be more happier or pleased if Robin give any buff or control orbs or anything. If she would do that, I definitely would run her and appreciate more her. So for those that are joining, I'm going to wait about 10 minutes, right, until people to join. After 10 minutes, I will jump immediately to the tier list. Between that, I will just wait and see if I can do Grand Voyage. So just wait a bit, and we are going to check if people want to join or not. Maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes is already good. 5 minutes starting from now. I will start my tier list. Man, I just need a Saboways. Come on. No one is using right now, right? Is very unfortunate. Damn it. Okay. Forget about it. Let's jump to what matter. What brought us today here. So what's the window for that? Is this one. Let's go. Hee boy. Hee. I think everything looks fine, right? It's just the chat that will feel weird there because of the letters being white. I think it's going to be cool. So let's move. I'm actually very excited to do this because, like, different from normal tier list, right? I usually know everything about the units, but on this case we are actually going to use OPTC database, right? And I made myself this tier list presentation mode. Okay, so let's start with Whitebeard, right? So Whitebeard. this boy, this guy. So yeah, before I start, so we have like 4 tiers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I don't know about the tier 2. Why is that? So we have best of the best, because like it's going to be some units here, they are going to be like incredible and you really want to level limit break them soon as you can, right? Because they are going to be like insanely good, right? It's not something that you're going to miss, but if you have materials, right, you maybe want to enjoy to play with these units. Tier 0 are units that like in captain ability, in special, they become better, right? Even for PvP, they can be listed here. Tier 1 are units that like their captain ability became good or their special became good. I mean, it's like one thing they became good. They need to be one thing to be good to enter on tier 1. So tier 2 should not exist at all. Yeah, and tier like don't do it is just like units that they don't deserve to like being upgraded, or like, yeah, whenever you get the copies you do it, right? What Bangkok is doing here? I made myself clear. I cleared her from the list. Why she's here? She does not have level limit break, so let's ignore Bangkok for a minute. Where is... ah, there you go, she's here. So, let's start again. Whitebeard. So, his non-evolved version does not have level limit break, right? Only the full evolution of him got the level limit break. Now this guy, you could say like, oh, he got a level limit break. I saw some people using on Pirate Rumble, right? It's not like he's going to change much on Pirate Rumble. Of course, he got resistance to damage over time. He got the 40% damage reduction. He's still going to do the same. Like, this is not something like very big, but yeah. And on his special, he will get like, instead of cutting 48% of HP of the enemies, he's going to actually cut 50% of the HP of the enemies. So I mean, it's like a little bit of increase, but not big of a special. In terms of captain ability, you don't want to use this guy as a captain ability, right? What you want, maybe his special. Like, he's going to deal damage to enemies, to all of them, reduce the special cooldown of all units. He's going to manipulate orbs, including block orbs, and make them matching. If your crew has normal attack only, he's going to deal 1 million damage. It's fixed, like Roger. He ignores the normal attacks only, right? And he's going to boost the orb effect and the base stat boost. Now this is going to only work if there are normal attacks only on the team. So there is a little bit of a condition, right? I will say this guy, just because of the special, right? He does not improve too much on his Pirate Rumble abilities, but the guy have a good special. Indeed he does. Okay, he can be used, don't know, somewhere, and like, he having the level limit break, he already gives on support, he gives 12% of his stats. Imagine this guy at max attack, right? Like, very high value giving to the unit. So yeah, indeed. Tier 1. Boa. Now this Boa. Oh boy. I was considering using her on the Grand Voyage, right? She is not bad to be used on Grand Voyage. The lack of power is the issue, right? Because she is only going to give a certain effect, right? And do you really want her for just that effect? So let me read, right? She is going to be a captain for Quick and Psy, That's cool. She's going to like make you have consume RCV orbs on your perfects, right? And she's going to reduce damage received as a captain. Now this ability can be used on Grand Voyage. Inflict Mellow to the enemies. I think it can be used. No, the enemy have full immunity. So forget what I was about to say. So let me keep on reading. She's going to inflict inflict Mellow to the enemies, delay them, and boost the attack and RCV to Psi and quick units by 225 for 2 turns. Okay. She's going to change the right column to RCV and change the left into matching. What else? Mellow is a shitty effect, right? It's a very shit effect. Does not give you anything besides the enemy does not attack you until you attack him. That's why I was thinking maybe using her on the Grand Voyage versus Buggy, because the Buggy have the two side, the two friends, they attack you. If they have Mellow on them, they won't attack you, right? So even is a shitty ability, maybe it could be used, but the enemy have full immunity, so you cannot inflict Mellow, so she does not work at all. So she basically is on tier don't do it. She's useless. Very, very useless. Okay, let's move on. Sengoku. Let me write it down correctly. So Sengoku this time, he does have 2 types of ability because he's on different colors. He's a boost attack for the cost of 20 or lower characters. Boost your effect by 225 for the cost of 20 or less characters. This guy is not good. Not good at all. What else? He does reduce special cooldown at the cost of 20 or less. Boost the attack of the units with 54. But the problem is on his special. Yeah, I mean, nah, get out of here. Don't do it. Just forget about him. Just forget about him. He's still like not good at all. Hello Rumble. Hello Rumble. How are you, man? How are you? You came in the right time, man. I was feeling nervous. No one was showing up. Let me check here. So on his 6+, he increased a little bit the cost. Is now 30 instead of the 20 something. We already spoke about it, but is this still same problem? Like, why we want to have a 2 times attack to the unit and then for only the cost less 30 or less 225, right? So it's not worth to do it at all. Okay guys, just forget about it. So Sengoku, he got his times, he got like outshined by his V2 because his V2 is actually good. So let's take a look at this Luffy. I already know the answer, but I will still maintain the same structure of this video. I will like pick everyone and I will make the points and I will make them on my tier where I want them to be. Okay, in terms of his captain ability, this guy increased a little bit of his stats. The problem is he still have the same problem that is the chain, how it works. You need to actually hit by the good, great and perfect for you in order to get the higher value, 5.25, right? And his special is like meh, right? He does not have any ability on on his Pirate Rumble, so I'm looking at the right unit. No, this one is the right one. he does have a paratrumble ability. Self buff, no, is a HP up to strength units and self attack up. Woo, insane. Forget, I'm not going to read this guy. This guy suck. Don't do it. This is his tier. Don't do it. Let's check Crocodile. I need to check them all because, I mean, I don't know them, what they all do. I know some of them because I limit break them, but I don't know them all. So Crocodile, the V1, the first variation, right? Reduce the special cooldown for cerebrals, boost the attack of the characters depending on HP, on the crew HP. Nah, that's bad. Deals damage, boost the attack, boost the orbs, change block, and change all orbs including block orbs of the top row and bottom row characters only. If HP is below 50% when special will launch, he will give you a chain boundary. Okay, so there is a condition on HP. I don't like that. I personally don't like that. Even though he give attack or boost, manipulate orbs, and he give a chain boundary, I will give him a benefit of doubt just because of the special, because he is a chain boundary. But that's why I had the tier 2. Now I understand. The tier 2 was the units that like don't belong on, don't do it, and don't belong on okay, they deserve credit, right? It's like, he's like a rare recruit. Don't do it. Just forget about him. Maybe he is 6+, save him somehow. Let's see. Same bullshit on captain ability is the very bad. Deals damage, boost the attack by 2 times, or boost 2 times, change the orbs. Oh my god, this is atrocious. Forget about it. Why? They could give a better chain boundary. So check this. So this guy set the chain by 2.5 by max 25. Caesar Clown does the same, and he's a rare recruit. Damn, son, you really broke the game. So what we are looking now is Barto. So Barto also have 2 types of variation on level limit break, because he's 1 color on normal 6, and then on super evolution he got another one. His captain ability though became very good, not gonna lie. When I saw my first looking, I did a video about it, it is on YouTube actually, and my first reaction was very hyped for this. He is going to boost striker units and driven by 5 times the attack, make strength and quick orbs beneficial, reduce 30% damage upcoming. If a crew member uses special with a % damage reduction buff, replace those buffs reduction to what the hell? Replace those buffs with % damage reduction boost that will override % damage reduction boost in the same special. Reduce damage received by 81%. What the hell? Nah, this doesn't seem right. What the hell is writing there? I'm going to do something here. Something does not hit well here. Let me transaction to here. Let me write it down. Barto. Okay. Barto. There we go. Okay, I don't have his non-involved, so let me check if there is a, oh, there we go, we can see it. Okay, so When the crew launches a special with percent damage reduction effects, convert that effect to reduce damage taken by 85% for one turn, regardless of the effect turns of the converted effect. Makes more sense for me now. Okay, so doesn't matter the percentage you give on the effect. You can like 50% example or 30%. He's going to convert that to 85%, right? His special protects from defeat, deals damage, boosts strikers and rival by 2 times the attack, and color affinity for those causes 2 times. Now, his captain ability became better, right? But it's not something like overpower. But he definitely deserved to be more here than any of these units because he still have a good special. It's very simple, right? Protects from defeat, so he's a resilient, and his captain ability became good. So yeah. His super evolve is even better, right? Because once per adventure, if the crew uses ability with percent damage reduction, he's going to activate Pledge of Body and Soul. So instead of changing the percentage, right, of the special, he's going to use his special on the next turn, right? The same thing that King and Queen do, right? To be more specific, he also do here. So he's going to protect from defeat, the same thing, boost the attack by 2 times, and or boost by 2 times, and after one turn you will have the color affinity boost. If you are using 2 Bartos, that is not something that you should do. You can also just use one as your captain, and when someone proc the effect on the stage 5, you will have his color affinity, and you can use Barto to have the attack or boost, so you will have 2 times attack or boost and color affinity. So he is a good 6+ level limit break because he works well with his kit. There is no conditions, there is no like bad things about it. I don't think he's tier 0, that's why I had the tier 2. Cause like they are like, no, you should be like here. So that's why I had the tier 2. So this guy should be tier 2, and this crocodile should be tier 2 as well. Can I create another one? Can I add one? Add a row. There we go. We have a new one. Tier 2. So let's put this guy here and this crocodile here. Can I change the color? No, I don't think I can. Yeah, I did it already, so that's cool. I accept this, right? Because the guy is not tier 0. Tier 0 are units that like are very complete on their level limit break, right? He's very complete, but these not like a buffs that you actually want to aim for, right? You don't want to spend your materials for that. So let's take a look at Luffy, right? The Red Hawk Luffy. Now this is going to be easy. I'm fully aware what he does, right? He's going to be a 4 times captain boost. If you use his special, is going to become 5 times captain boost for 3 turns, right? He was made for you to use versus Buggy, but he does not work well on Buggy. At the same time he works, but he's not like insanely powered. So deals damage to the enemy, make quick dex and psi orbs beneficial, and this is because when you try to manipulate orbs on Buggy Grand Voyage, he will automatically change your orbs into psi, into RCV, and I don't remember the other color, but yeah. Reduce the defense of all enemies by 80% and apply attack boost for free spirit units. Attack boost for 3 turns for 175. And if the captain is a free spirit when you launch the special, he's going to boost the attack conditional by defense down. So you have attack boost and attack condition and the condition on the enemies. So he have a good kit. The problem is the multiplier, right? the multipliers are very low and is only 80% defense down to the enemies, which is kinda bad, right? In terms of rumble ability, is not a point to talk about it, because like it's like a self buff, and then he will have a penalty by using his special. So how can I say, he's not tier 0, right? Because of the low values. He's definitely better than Bartolomeo. He's definitely better. I can't. Bartolomeo doesn't want to go from there. Bartolomeo is going to be very happy to see Luffy in front of him, right? But Luffy does not deserve tier 0 just because of the values. But his special though, his special is good, alright? Not saying that you should use him as a captain, but his special is not bad. Okay, let's talk about his evolution already. So this guy, his evolution is worth because only for 3 turns. Okay, so he's going to boost 4 turns the fighter type, but if you use his special, he's going to become a 5 times captain, reduce 56% of the upcoming damage, and reduce paralysis duration by 5 turns for 3 turns. Okay, usually you will had a penalty for using this guy. I don't know if that is still a thing. I don't see any. Yeah, the penalty is gone. Way before, when you use this guy, if you use his special, he's going to bind and despair himself for 7 turns. Very good. But nowadays it doesn't happen, right? The second turn of his special is going to make strength, dex, psi, int, tandem, RCV orbs beneficial to all units for 3 turns, and boost the attack of free spirit by 2.5 for 3 turns. If the crew has attack up, increase the boost effect of the attack up by 0.3. So you can have a 2.8 with this unit. With this unit. And he reduces paralysis for 3 turns. So, I mean, he's definitely one of the worth units you can go for. He's not like the best of the best, but he's not tier 1, not at all. He's good. He have a good kit, 2.5 captain or attack boost, excuse me. Is a good special. Even he does not like give anything else, right? Besides that, is a good to use. Okay, let's go talking about Sabo. Now this Sabo have one of the abilities as Law have Kid. I don't know if Kid has this as well. I don't remember other units that have this ability. So Sabo, when you have a Psi or Tandem Orb, he's going to inflict burn to the enemies for 2 turns. Only problem with this is like this does not bypass immunity, right? Which kinda suck, right? It's kinda bad. He changed on his special only adjacent orbs into matching, boost free spirit attack by 2 times, and boost attack against inflicted burn enemies by 1.5. Okay, if you score 3 times the perfect, boost the attack of free spirit attack by 2.5 in the next following turn. Now the second effect of his special is good, and the fact that the guy have a self burn effect to the enemies. The problem is like does not bypass immunity, right? He's very close to be very well done, but he's like Law, does not bypass immunity, which kinda suck, right? But if you see on their terms, right, this guy is actually good. Because like, if you don't use this guy as a captain, you can use Yamato Ace, and you can use this Sabo. Even Yamato Ace already give the very good condition. So this guy does not have a place on that team. Not at all. I don't know, but if you have this guy level limit break max, you should be happy. The guy is powerful. He have a very good powerful level limit break. Don't forget about one thing, right? I'm trying to say things like comparing to units who have super type, who have super class, who are like Sugofest exclusive, who are like best tier 0 units, right? There are no way these units can be compared with them, right? So just keep in mind when I'm doing this rate, I'm rating how the limit break affect the unit, how good they become, how in long terms they can affect the game, and also how good they can be for you if you use them in one event, right? Like this Luffy only give 175 attack boost. 175 is a rare recruit that you can even like get from free-to-play events. Some do better, okay? So let's talk about Usopp. Oops. Usopp, I don't think the non-involved version have anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't. So Usopp, let's talk about it. The god Usopp, everyone loves him, right? Captain ability, boost shooters by 4 times, 475 if your HP is below 30%. This is already bad. This is already bad. He have the same ability as Basil Hawkins, that is going to delay enemy's attack timer by 1 in the entering the stage. It was in a long time very good, but only after Kaido drop. Before Kaido drop, yeah. Deals 10% of the enemy deals 10% of the enemy's current HP into damage. Boost the orb effect for shooters by 2 times for 4 turns. If the crew have already a orb boost, boost the attack by 4 turns. If the enemies have all debuff protection or delay protection, ignore delay buff and delay the enemies. Basically this is like ignoring immunity. Otherwise it's going to delay all enemies 5 turns. So that effect was already there. It didn't change much. The only thing you gain is the 2 times or boost, or the 2 times attack boost for 4 turns. 4 turns is pretty much useless, right? Unless you have one unit that can increase 1 more turn, because when you use your special, you have 4 turns, right? When you kill the enemies, you reduce to 3 turns. You enter in the next stage, if the enemy have a preemptive, is going to cut you 1 of the turns after you be able to do anything. That turn is gone, so you have now 2 turns. You attack the enemies, after you kill them all, you have 1 turn. If you enter in the next stage and the enemy have a preemptive, is gone. So it's the same thing of having 3 turns of those buffs. So the 4 turns doesn't matter unless you can actually add 1 more turn to carry over to 3 stages, right? So Usopp is going to be like tier 2. Not tier 1, tier 2. Luffy is better, Barto is better. You are even better because you can manipulate orbs and give more to the team. So, sorry Usopp, you don't deserve to be higher. So let's see Rayleigh. Okay, this Rayleigh is nuts. This Rayleigh is nuts. Is nuts. So captain ability. No, you don't want to use this guy as a captain. Okay, forget about it. Don't use this guy as a captain, because his chain buff is actually funny to see how the chain can grow very high. The problem is the multiplier of attack, so forget about it. Okay, they actually increased a lot. It became 1.2 to 175. That is actually insane. Now his special became better because he's now is a orb booster by 2 times, reduced by despair paralysis by 7 turns, so they maintain the same number. delay all enemies, this is equal. Make the perfects easier to hit, this is equal, but they add orb boost amplifier by 0.3 if you have already orb boost on the team. So he's not like crazy. Okay, he's tier 1 because they didn't increase anything on the paralysis, despair and bind, but he have the ability now to support what the team is already giving, like a orb boost, right? He is focusing on what he is. He's a supporting unit on your sailors, right? On your sailor side, he's going to be there to remove your paralysis, despair and bind, and then he's going to increase your orb boost just in case you have already an orb boost. So Bonavento, welcome aboard, man. See, glad that you came. So let's talk about now Luffy. This Luffy, I made a couple videos about him, right? I really like his kit. I really think he's kinda decent, right? He's not like most to do it, right? But in terms of what he was and what he became, he's one of the best level limit breaks we got here, because he reduced the special cooldown of all units by 2 turns at the start of the fight for all units. So if you're using 2, it's 4 turns, but you don't need to use 2. Boost the attack by 5 times by 525 instead if they have beneficial orb. Reduce the special cooldown of this unit by 5 turns at the starting of the 3rd stage. So this is the same ability as Inuarashi Nekomamushi, and it works very well. You know how long is his special? 5 turns. You only have to stall 5 turns for his special. If you think correctly, let me show you. Let me show you. You don't need to think. I will show you. I'm not going to make a good team or whatever. I'm going to just come here, pick him, that's it. I'm going to pick Hoshi. Let's pick Hoshi. Let's go to a whatever event, and I will show you what is going to happen, and I will explain you. Forbidden Toons, we can do it. Not added. Let me put same character. Let's go. Almost rainbow, by the way. I just need to rise his RCB bind. That's going to be cool. We have music. Where is my music? We don't have music. Where did my music go? Can you hear the music? Oh, this isn't funny. I'm pretty sure that I selected music to come. Very sad. Let me put some music. Where is my music? Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. Wrong way to do it. So forget about it. Okay, so here. So you checking this. You already have the special, and you know why? Because he reduced his captain ability by on his captain ability he reduced the special cooldown by 2 turns, and then you have active powers. They reduce your special cooldown by 2 turns, right? So 2 turns plus 2 is 4, right? Plus the whole ship, you make this guy with max special. Okay, so what I'm going to do is moving on. Let me go again to our stream. Let me take this off. Sorry for the music so loud. Okay, there we go. I want to also hear the music is playing, right? Yep. Okay. Sorry for that. So, and the best thing about his special is one thing I will now explain. So he's going to deal damage to the enemy, greatly boost the matching, you getting matching orbs for 3 turns, and boost the attack of the powerhouse units by 225 to max 275. It depends on the number of turns you use his special. Okay, so he's going to be very good, even as a sailor on the team, right? Where is his sailor abilities? It does not have a good sailor ability actually, but low cooldown, very good, making you getting matching orbs easier. Captain ability is not bad at all. It's not like whoa, but he was one of the best level limit breaks we had here, and I like him a lot. He's very easy to build teams because he's a powerhouse unit. He, for Pirate Rumble, is not the best because he does have a penalty, so forget about it. Let's talk about this Shanks. I hate this Shanks. I hate him because it took me forever to level limit break him to 5, and like, oh my god, what the hell, this guy is not even worth to do it. It just was because of the Grand Voyage. He could be better, to be honest. He could be better. I think he was a test to Grand Voyage and they fucked up. He's going to be a 5.25 attack boost. Bro, to the first Grand Voyage where the enemy have resilience and all those bad conditions. He does not give you anything else on his captain ability. Nothing. Nothing. When I say nothing is nothing, they could give him a special bind resistance, they could give you a special reverse resistance, they could give you anything else. They didn't. They focus on his special. And his special is not like boosted. It's bad. Not bad, but it's not like, oh my god. Reduce the defense to of the enemies to 100%. Reduce. Deals damage. Boosts Psi units attack by 225. He's also giving half Psi orbs to the team. Doesn't matter. Unless you have bomb, tandem. No, he changed all orbs. Yeah. Not block orbs, super bombs. The special orbs, he does not manipulate them. Okay. And he is going to boost the attack by 225. If you hit 3 perfects, he's going to boost by 2.5. That is why I'm saying he's bad. Why? Because you have reduced the defense by 0 for 1 turn. Right? Why I want to hit 3 perfects to get Shanks, please man. Please man. I'm considering. I'm considering, man. I don't know, cause like he's a 2.5 attack boost for Psi. I mean, but you need to give him 9 copies to get this ability. You understand? So that is very high, right? I don't think he's worth at all to level limit break. I don't think. Even you can, don't do it. Ask someone for a friend captain that are a whale that can do it. I did it because I'm stupid, I guess. So we have to read this law and the other version of the law because they actually don't change types, but they change their classes. Okay, so his captain ability is not impressive. Reduce the special cooldown by 2 turns, boost striker by 475, 5.25 if you have matching orbs, heal by each perfect, the same thing. His special kinda improved a bit, deals damage, reduce bind despair for 4 turns, change orbs including bulk orbs, only to adjacent units, which is bad. Boost the effect of orbs by 2.5, which is good. If your HP is above 80%, reduce crew HP by 50% and reduce special cooldown of his own by 6 turns. This is useless. This is useless because of just one thing. Okay, if your HP is higher, you can use double time his special to reduce not 4 turns, but actually 8 turns of bind and despair, right? But cutting your HP, 50% of your HP, to leaving you, like, imagine 50% less of HP just to get that, to not like increase like the orb effect to get other effect, just by using his special again to reduce bind and despair. If they don't remember, we have supports to put on this guy who can actually make him reduce 6 turns of bind and despair. I mean, you get what I'm trying to point, right? He improved a lot by manipulating orbs. He's definitely better than Shanks because he manipulates orbs, right? And block orbs included, even is not for everyone. He became better than Shanks 100% because he's straight fact, right? And you can use his special again, so you can have 2 turns of attack boost by 2.5. I bet his evolution is better. Let's see. Cerebral Striker, Avada Kedavra. So his captain ability did not change, only by reducing the 10% of the upcoming damage. In terms of special, reduce barriers by 2 turns, reduce all units special cooldown by 1 turn, reduce bind despair by 5 turns, deals damage to all enemies, boost the orb effect to cerebral by 2.5, excuse me, and boost the base attack by 500. So he definitely became better the other version. The only problem here they fucked up. Why they did this? Why they remove the ability to manipulate orbs, including block orbs? I wanted to put this guy on tier 0, but I can't, because they fucked up. Barriers are not a thing that you should be worried about, because you have barrier penetration, you have so many units on cerebral and on striker side that can like bypass the fucking barriers. You don't need barrier removal. The deal damage on special is kinda meh, it's kinda okay, is there, let's take it. Okay, he reduced 5 turns of bind and despair. He's going to be a very good support. Somehow they made him equal to Rayleigh, so they are similar on that aspect, right? They do almost the same thing, only he does with less turns and reduce the special cooldown of the units. So it is what it is, guys. I know you may not agree with me, but is what I think. So let's take a look again to Hoshi now. This Hoshi is it is the V2 Hoshi, right? He also have 2 different variations like Law, not the color, but yes, the classes, right? Let's take a look at his ability. Reduce special cooldown, boost fighter powerhouse units by 425 HP, reduced RCV by 50%, boosts the attack by 4.505 after the first perfect in row. Boost to 775 after the second perfect in row. To the max, let's go to the max. 5.687 after the 5 perfect. Okay, you can have on the last perfect a 5.68 7, or if you go around it, it's going to be a 5.7 attack boost to the powerhouse units. Is not bad, okay, but only on the last perfect, but still is a 5.7 with last tap powerhouse unit. Maybe it's going to be cool. Let's see what he does on special. Reduce the defense of all units by 80%. It's already starting bad. Reduce enemy damage threshold by 6. Deals damage to all enemy. Change all orbs to powerhouse into matching orbs. Boost the color affinity by 2.5 to powerhouse. And recover 20% of crew max HP. This is good. This is a good type of healing, because it's not like missing HP, is max crew HP, 20% of max crew HP. So if you have 1k, excuse me, 1000 HP, right, and you want to heal 20% of 1k, is going to be 200 HP. Exactly, 200 HP. If it was missing HP, sometimes it could be less. It wasn't. It would be the same thing. But you can get max HP if you... Yeah. He became good, actually. I like him. How about Rumble? Apply level 6 HP speed up. Buff to shooter? How's that? Self buff? Don't like it. Inflict defense down to all enemies. Sideways range to 1.9 damage to all enemies, median side range. It's kinda not bad. It's kinda not bad, but there are better powerhouse to use. He's Captain 5.7. Color affinity 2.5. We need that. We need that to powerhouse. There are not many color affinity to powerhouse, especially blue. But yeah, tier 0. Tier 0, no, tier 1. He is not even compared to these ones. Even his Captain LB is better than this guy. So you guys understand it, right? I hope you do. Now this Captain is the same thing, it is, but you have higher multipliers of the starting of the perfects, so it's better, right? Because he started 5 times Captain boost. The powerhouse was starting at 425, so it's very good increase actually. His special reduce damage by 80%, same shit. Deals damage, reduce paralysis and burn. Very good combination as a support, very good. Change all orbs of shooter units, boost the color affinity and boost attack by... Voila. Now I want to level limit break this guy and use him. This is how you complete one unit, right? This is what I'm talking when level limit break is not only the unit will become overpowered, is when you actually fix a unit, when you make them good looking. Good job. This was a very good level limit. Something was in my mouth. This was a very good level limit break. He got even higher effects to shooter. I don't know if he have like a place on the shooter team actually, but he's going to deal damage because we have a limit break 5, very high standard stats, right? Insane. Imagine on Pirate Rumble. Jesus, it doesn't show. Oh my god. So let's move on. Who is the next? Aokiji. Aokiji got a level limit break. This Aokiji was... no, it was... okay. So this guy reduced special cooldown, his own cooldown by 3 turns at the start of the fight. All other units 1 turn. Boosts the attack by 425. If enemy is defeated, stack the max special by 5. At the start of stage 3, boost the attack of all characters by 2 and boost the orb effect by 2 turns. Both by 2 attack and orb boost by 2 turns. Okay? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Why is that? I'm trolling. Where is the... because... yeah, there we go. This guy can increase the duration of buffs by 1 additional 1 turn. Right? So... it's good. That's a very good combination. But stage 3? I mean, if we are playing on arena, it makes sense, right? But if it isn't arena, it's kinda right? Because, I mean, well, if it isn't arena, like, what else you are going to on stage 3 use to increase the effects? There is none, right? So, kinda deals fixed damage, don't do it. Just forget about him. Just forget even we talk about him. Ace. So I saw someone using this ace on Grand Voyage. I actually like the guy who used this effect actually, his captain ability, right? And his special. So reduce the special cooldown of all units by 2 turns, boost shooters 5.25 if they have matching orb. Okay, reduce crew current HP by 40%, deals damage amount of the cutting HP you got. So you cut 40% of your HP and you will deal 40 times the amount of the HP you subtracted. Inflict all enemies with burn, deals 100 times damage for 2 turns from the burn. Boost shooter attack by 225 for 2 turns and boost the damage dealt by inflicted burn by 175. If we had Sabo here, it was because of his captain ability. Now his captain ability is not like insane, it's very standard captain ability, it does not provide anything else. Sabo, at least on his captain ability, you just need to have the orb on him to actually proc the burn, right? So I mean, because of that, of course he's going to be better than Ace. So I think Ace is not like tier 0, tier 1 maybe, tier 2. The thing is, he cut his HP, he does not manipulate orbs, he only... nah, let's put him on tier 2, okay? He deserves that. Judge, let's go for Judge. So guys, so far you are enjoying this way of doing of me doing the tier list, because like if you don't like it, I can change it, okay? I could definitely change something here. I just want to, like, you guys don't fall asleep. Okay, don't fall asleep. Stay awake. You there, guys? Are you guys there? Is anyone even listening me? Hello? I forgot to do something here. I'm just trying to actually... Let me do something here, and I will wait also for you guys to actually answer me. Hello? Is anyone there? Are you all asleep? Well, I guess y'all are asleep. So, let me continue then. Where we were at. So... Okay, we are going to see Judge. So Judge have two different units as well, because of the colors. So let's take a look. So his captain ability is 525 if you have Orb beneficial. If there are all colors on the team, do the special cooldown of all units by 2 turns after starting of the 3rd quest. That's cool, good effect. But this guy is mainly to be used as a sailor, and you will understand why. Reduce bind duration by 10 turns. Boost the orb effect by 225, change all orbs including block orbs into Psy, and boost the chance of you getting Psy orbs for 3 turns. This guy is very good as a support, as a sailor, actually. Very good. His special is insane. There is nothing more to talk about this guy, but his special though, he deserves to be there because he manipulates orbs including bulk orbs, 10 turns of wine, and boost the orbs effect by 225. There is no types, is universal, 225 for boost on the same stage. Very good. Now, if you think you are going to see something similar with this guy, forget about it. He changed completely his abilities. Now, as a captain, he reduced the damage received by 50%. He's going to still be a 525 captain ability. Reduce the special cooldown by 3 turns of all units at the starting of the stage 3. His special though, reduce despair by 10 turns. Reduce damage received by 60%. Boost attack of fighter driven and powerhouse 2.5. Change all orbs including block orbs into int. If you have all colors on the team, increase the orb effect, increase the attack effect by 0.25 and increase the duration of the special, including the effects activated in the same turn. This one I don't get it, but it doesn't matter. If the other one deserved to be there, this one is higher than everyone because he also reduced despair, so very good level limit break. They become even more complete, both of them. So let's talk about Hody. Hody Jones. Now Hody have a very bad side of him. We are going to talk about it. Reduce the special cooldown of all characters by 3 turns. Reduce crew HP by 10% each turn. Boost the attack of shooter and powerhouse characters by 475. Boost the HP by 2.5. What it was? It's not him. Depending on how many powerhouse on the crew, with 6 powerhouse the boost is 2 times, with 5 is 1.5. What is this? I don't understand this. Don't understand this part. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's read the special. Deals damage to the enemies, reduce special cooldown of powerhouse and shooters by 2 turns, reduce the damage received by 80%, and boost the color affinity of shooter powerhouse characters by 2 times, 225 depending how many times you use his special. Now the problem with his special is the long terms of cooldown, right? So it's like very long, even if you want to try to use him as a captain, just because of he reducing 3 turns at the starting of the quest is not even good because of the amount of turns. So they could made him better, right? But they decided this 2 times color affinity on the final stage is not good. 2 times. We have units that already giving this in the short time, so I don't know. Chase, how much you are going to need it? Nah, it's not worth it. Tier 2 is not worth it because you are going to actually spend a lot to actually get him there, and it's not worth to get him there. This Mihawk captain ability is not this, is the evolution, my bad. Is the evolution that we need to talk about. Oh, they don't have the evolution here. He does have? Wait, I'm trolling. He doesn't have. What are you doing here? It was the other Mihawk. I need to update this infographic image, and I overlooked it like 3 or 4 times. I still made mistake. Okay. Captain ability, boost slashes, not worth to read. Make damage, not worth. This law is like tier 1, I'm not going to read. He's a dog shit. He was dog shit since he released. He keep being a dog shit, so forget about him. So let's talk now about Sakazuki. Our Akaino. Is actually this version, or is this version? No, is the other version. Why I have this version here? Do I have the other one here? I do have. This cannot be here. Is this one that we need to talk about? Now, there is one thing that we need to talk about, guys. One thing is going to be his 6+. The other thing is going to be how it changed on limit break. If we are going to talk about his limit break, captain ability, it improved his attack stats of the unit. So instead of you having a 475 boost, you are now having a 5 times attack boost. You will do the same damage for each perfect you deal, so there is not big of a change in his captain ability on level limit break. On special though, deals damage, same thing, increase percent damage reduction by 3 turns, on increasing 1 turn, almost same thing. Change elbow corpse, this was already a thing that he got, nothing changed. Boost the orb effect by 225, something that he already had way before. The only difference here is this last part. So if you use the special and you have consumed 20 or more strength int orbs, he's going to reduce his own special cooldown by 12. When you limit break, that effect is 16 STR or int orbs consumed before you launch the special. When you launch the special, he reduced by 12 turns cooldown. That is actually the amount of turns he has, so you can use his special again. And you can amplify the attack. If you have a orb boost, excuse me, you can boost the attack by 225 for strength and int units. So that is a little change they add. They gave him one additional turn, and like you don't need to do it, right? It's tier 2. His level limit break is tier 2. It's not like his 6+ is good. That's the thing. His 6+ is good. The same thing happened with this Aokiji. I don't need to go read. They are equal. Okay, they did the same thing for both. You can go check it. I will show you. That is Aokiji. Kuzan. So Kuzan also had the same effect, right? They gave a little bit more stats on the attack. They gave him reducing the special cooldown at the starting of the quest, and then they gave him the same effect where you, after hitting a certain number of orbs, they will reduce the special cooldown, and if you already have attack herb, boost the orb boost by the same amount. So this is like okay. The 6+ was a big change of the unit, but the level limit break didn't change much. It was almost here. Like, it's not worth to actually grind all that just to get this, because the condition you have here for the orbs is kinda bad. It's not hard to go. Imagine this is a versus effect that you need to stall, but you get what I'm saying, right? If versus effect sometimes can be hard to stall, imagine this, right? So don't do it. Don't spend your resources to level limit break these guys. It's not worth. Okay? Let's talk about Borsalino. Or Kizaru, whatever you want to say about it. Reduce the special cooldown of characters by 2 turns, starting the quest. Reduce the special cooldown of all units, starting of the fight. Oh no, this is for him and then the other units. Why don't say reduce the special cooldown of all units? Oh my god, insane. Boost the attack by 4.5. It can be 5 times if you use his special, 5 times a captain boost for a level limit break captain. Reduce special cooldown of shooter and slasher by 2 turns, change all orbs including bulk orbs. If you have a... excuse me. Boost the attack of shooter slasher characters by 2 turns. Boost the color affinity of the slasher attack by 2 turns. Recover the HP. Deals damage 2 times. So you are telling me that you are going to give 9 copies. You are going to spend your resources, materials, that is insane amount of XP that you need to get someone to reduce the special cooldown of shooter and slashers, give you all matching orbs just to give you 2 times color affinity and attack up 2 times? Nah. I'm going to make him tier 2 because he manipulates orbs, bulk orbs. The best ability in the game. Well, I don't care what people tell you, that is the best ability in the game. Manipulating orbs, including bulk orbs. Buggy! This Buggy. Now, he became a 3 times captain boost. And he is going to apply at the starting of the quest a orb boost by 2 times for 20 turns. Considering this guy is a farmer, you don't need this. Considering this guy still a farmer, you don't need this guy. Okay? You don't need him. Level limit break. I'm not going even to talk about it. Just leave this guy here. Okay? Now our boy Jinbe. The Prince of the Sea, the Knight of the Sea, whatever. Captain ability. Boost fighters. 525. If they have or beneficial. Reduce damage taken. Special. Deals damage. Change all orbs to fighter units, not manipulating bulk orbs, which is bad. Reduce % damage reduction and defense by 5 turns. If your captain is a fighter, reduce also attack down and boost the color affinity by 2 turns. Now, even though this is a very good improvement, right? He already does that. The only addition to his special is if your captain is a fighter, he's going to reduce attack down and give you color affinity. So it's definitely not worth to grind him. Oh, but he's used for Grand Voyage. Of course, was the only option they gave us, right? In the future they will give us other options and you will see Jinbe wasn't worth at all. Almost similar to this guy, but at least he's doing more stuff that is like, I don't know, he's actually on the same level. Oh man, this guy suck. His level limit break suck. I want to put him here on tier 2. Let him be on tier 2. Sorry guys, I had to do it. I had to do it. Luffy. They fucked up. So, now this Luffy have 2 variations as well, right? We have here a long special, captain ability, excuse me, but I'm going to read when you get to the bound man, because the other effects don't need to read it, right? Boost the attack of the units by 525. The tank man is going to boost himself by 5.5 and all units by 525. You can reach the tank man by hitting 10 or more RCV orbs, okay? That's how you can get the tank man. His special deals damage, same thing, boost the attack by 225, they increase 25 additional 0.25 to the attack boost. Same thing with orb beneficial. If during that turn you hit 3 perfects, this is a new addition to the special. Boost the attack of all units by 2.5 in the next stage. Okay? If this character is a captain, friend captain, reduce increased damage, reduce enemy increased defense duration by 6 turns, reduce bind attack down by 6 turns, and become good gear 4. His special is something. His special is something. Not going to lie. The improvement on his special is insane. Okay? And he's a very funny unit to use actually. So, I mean, if you actually can do it, have fun. You are going to have fun with this guy, actually. So, yeah. Reduce bind attack down. The only problem here is that he deals damage to all enemies. If he didn't deal damage to all enemies, everyone was using this guy right now in this moment in the Grand Voyage versus Buggy, right? So, yeah. Gold Tesoro. No. Let's read the Snake Man. So, if the other one was good, this one should be better, I hope. So, this guy is going to be a 4.5 captain boost. He reduces a special cooldown of his own by 4 turns at the starting of the quest. Reduce all other units by 2 turns. This made more sense. Borsalino should have additional turns on his effect as well. Boost all other characters, If you use his special, he will instead being 5 times captain boost, and it will increase by 5.25 after 3 perfects, so he's going to become better, right? And reduce paralysis by 5 turns. So if you compare him to the Boundman Psy version, this one, right, is almost the same, because you need to use the special to get the secondary effect on his captain ability, which is not bad at all, right? This is going to apply for 3 turns, so you can actually play around it, right? So his special reduce enemies increase defense and % damage reduction by 6 turns, a very good addition. Deals damage, add the 0.9 to the chain by 3 turns, boost the orb effect by 2.25, make orbs beneficial. That is almost the same. The only thing they changed was the chain was addition, and additional 0.25 to the orb boost, and making orbs beneficial to all units. He no longer need to be a captain for applying this, so they fix one problem. That is the thing, you like these limit break units, usually you don't want to use them as a captain because they don't provide you super type or super class, and with this is actually a fix for this unit to actually use him as a sailor, because is where now he belong, and you will still get the matching orbs from his special, which is good. And on that turn, if you score 3 perfects, boost the orb effect of all units by 2.5 on the following turn. So it's another buff you gain, because before was 1.75 of orb boost. If you hit the 3 perfects, you had 2 times orb boost, so it became a 2.25 to 2.5. Insane. One of the best. Why he is on top 0? Not only for his captain ability. This is a very good level limit break unit. They gave him defense removal, % damage removal. He didn't had anything of that. They also gave him increase on chain. They increased the orb effect. They removed the condition he had on one effect. You no longer have that condition, and now you have also on his captain ability a higher multiplier on the attack boost, and as well you can remove paralysis if you use this guy as a captain. So definitely one of the best complementing level limit break units till now. He's one of the best. Gold Tesoro. I know some of you want to throw knives at me, but bro, it's my opinion, right? This guy boost the abilities received by 2.5. Wasn't him already? He wasn't. Weird. Boost the attack of all characters by 5 times. This is good, because he had a very bad condition. But wait, we need to compare to his level limit. No, what is this? No, we have to compare level limit break with limit break plus. Okay, so with limit break plus, he become 3.75 to 5 times instead. Boost the chance of getting matching orbs, that was already there. Boost the attack of all units by 5.5, scoring 4 grades, was 4.75. Reduce attack boost of the next stage by 40%. What is this? That's bad. If you have a striker shooter, all this type, reduce special bind 5 turns and restore the special reverse. But you have a very bad condition. What the hell? Why you decrease your own attack boost? Bro. Special. I hope special save him. Deals damage to all enemy. Change all orbs of top and bottom row into matching. Redo almost the same thing. Lock the chain by 3.5. They increase a little bit. If during that turn, if you hit 4 greats, lock the chain for 4 turns. Not worth. I know some of you guys think he's worth. I will not spend 9 copies or 9 of my posters. 9 copies. If I have 9 copies, I will give anyway, but I will not spend 9 posters to get this guy to that level. I'm not. I'm out of here. You're not catching me. We can see already Cheeky. He's there. He's asking me. So Cheeky, we have to compare once again his level limit break to limit break expansion, okay? Because one thing is adding an effect, other is just increasing the effect, right? Right now, on boost the attack, he doesn't increase much. Then you have a starting of the chain with Cheeky before the level limit break. You had to start your chain with this order: Dex, Int and Quick to get the 5 times attack boost, right? They remove it, they give you a 525, and if your HP is below 30% of the starting of the turn, boost the HP of these characters. Wait, what? Boost the attack of the instead if HP. This doesn't make sense at all. Whatever. And they add to his captain ability a 5 turns despair remover, which he didn't had. It's kinda good. Okay. His captain ability became better because they removed the condition and they gave a debuff remover. Good. Reduce crew HP by 99%, deal the same amount of damage by HP subtracted. Change all orbs including block orbs, that's the same to RCV, same thing. Boost the orb effect to Dex, Int, Quick to 2.5, it was 2.25, so not big of a change. Boost the RCV by 1.5, same thing. Reduce paralysis and special bind by 6 turns, they add 1 turn, so his captain ability was the main focus for them. So I think he's like tier 1, okay, because the values are good. Not big of a change, but the values are good. Yeah, his level. Let me see something here. Yeah, this is not yeah, his level limit break. If you don't limit break him plus, on his level limit break, he still remove the chain condition, plus they add 5 turns. So yeah, he deserves to be there. Let's see Katakuri. Katakuri also have 2 versions of him. How long is this stream already? 1 hour. Oh my god. This type of streams are insane, right? Oh my god. I don't mind to do to do them. Yeah, so reduce the special cooldown of all units by 1 turn. Boost these units by 225. Make this type of orbs beneficial. Reduce damage received by 20% and apply delay to all enemies by... his captain ability still bad. Boost the attack by these units by 225 HP. He's so bad. This is like the captain that if you have the 2 conditionals, you will gain additional attack boost. So maybe it's going to be, oh my god, 1.9 plus 2.25. So this would be a 4.1. Very bad. You have ignoring immunity to the delay by his captain ability, depending on the damage you deal. If you deal 1,500,000, you will delay the enemy, ignoring immunity. So, nah. His special. Let's see if the guy have a good special. Boost the attack of delay enemies by 2 turns for 2 times. Boost the orb effect of these classes by 225 for 2 turns. Change dex, strength, quick, all type of orbs plus block orbs of fighter, shooter, cerebral powerhouse characters into matching. Reduce special cooldown by 1 turn and delay all enemies 1 turn. If the HP with the if the HP of the enemy with the highest maximum HP is below 80%, ignore delay immunity. This is good. This is good. Does he boost? Yeah, so this is a good addition to him. His level limit break became very good actually. Definitely going to be on tier 1 because his captain ability still suck. You don't want to use him as a captain, you want to use him as a sailor, so it's kinda useless having this. So for his special I'm going to put him on tier 1. Let's see his 6+. The 6+ of him is going to be way different. I remember to read something about it. So yeah, reduce the special cooldown of all characters by 1 turn. Boost the attack of Sasha Striker's cerebral powerhouse by 2.3. This is 2 times additional, so he's going to be a 5.3 captain boost. Because if the units have, listen, he will boost Sasha Striker driven cerebral and powerhouse. If the units only have this type of classes, imagine Sasha and Striker, he's going to boost 2.3 plus a 2 times. Okay, because they have double class, the class that is restricted on his boost captain ability. Okay, make this type of orbs beneficial, reduce damage received, has a chance to delay the enemies. Okay, same value for the delay, and he's a 6+, 1,500,000 to ignoring the delay. Let's see the special. Reduce the special cooldown of these units by 1 turn. Add the top timing for 3 turns. Change empty block, bomb, RCVG orbs and type orbs into beneficial orbs for the classes. Wait. Oh no. Change empty block, bomb, RCV orbs into matching and make strength, dex, quick, psi, int orbs beneficial. Okay, for 3 turns. Boost the attack by 225. If you hit 3 perfects on the next turn, he's going to apply attack boost to delay enemies. Oh my god. The non-involved version is better. The non-involved version is better because like you are not going to stay there to stall to delay the enemy. When I'm saying that is because you will guarantee to have the delay if you do 1,500,000. Who enemy is actually having 1,500,000 on HP? Okay, sometimes you have like point event enemies with 3 million, but usually you bypass that damage. Even if you use this special, he's going to kill the enemy. It's not worth. He's 6+. I mean, if you are going to do this Katakuri, the other one is going to be with his ability up. So if you are going to do for one, you are going to do for the other one. So yeah, Magellan. But I didn't like the 6+ version of Limit Break of him. So this Magellan will become a 475. He was 3 times. There is no longer a condition, which is good because before you needed to have all types of colors on the team. It disappeared. It will deal 50% damage to the HP of all enemies in the end of the turn. If 300,000 damage was dealt in the last turn, will poison all enemies. This was something that already exists. If there is strength, dex, quick, psi, int characters on the crew, reduce damage received and heal by each perfect you deal. So it's kind of better, right? Because this guy is used for zombie teams. Zombie teams nowadays are not used because of normal attacks only. So that is not much overused here. Inflicts toxic to all enemies, delay all enemies for 1 turn, boost attack against enemy inflicted with poison. That was something he didn't had. Okay, for 2 turns, for 2 times for 3 turns. Recover HP for the end of 3 turns. If enemies are inflicted with toxic or poison, when you launch a special, boost the attack of all units by 2 times for 3 turns. Like, they want me to use double Magellan for this little effect. But no. Nope. I will not say he's not worth to go, because his level limit break improved a lot of him, but it's not something that you actually want to do it. Okay, go for this. Corazon, let's see the Corazon, how he look like. His captain ability, as I remember, they didn't change much. He on captain ability reduce paralysis and attack down duration by 1 turn, depending on the crew current HP. His captain ability didn't improve by nothing. Okay, he is now at 3.5 to 5 times. He was 1 to 3.5, so I guess he's something. Recover HP depending on the tap timing. Okay, let's see the special. Make Dex, Tandem, RCV beneficial for all units for 1 turn. Change all orbs into the right column into Dex. Change all orbs in the left column to Tandem. He make them beneficial, so don't worry. But he give Tandem. That's good, because Tandem for the Tandem effect, right? So that's good. Reduce bind, despair, chain limit, a chain coefficient by 5 turns. So they gave him 2 additional turns. Is not bad. Reduce paralysis attack down duration by 4 turns. And if this unit is a captain, he will reduce an extra 20 turns of despair. That's something that he was already with that, but he didn't had the paralysis. Oh, he had that, but they separate and give attack down and paralysis 4 turns only. Don't know why. He became to manipulate orbs, so I guess it's not something that is totally bad. Enero Kami-sama? Why, man? These units should be like something that you desire to level limit break them. Why they doing this to the units? I don't get it. So Eno, he now is going to be 4.5 to 5.25 captain boost. He was only 2 times to 375, and this unit will have a lot of healing, so it's not going to be a problem at all for you to getting a 525 boost. He make the chance of getting RCV up. It was something that it was there already. Make RCV beneficial, it was there already. Character who attacked the type advantage will gain a RCV, and he's going to stack the HP by 2 times. Is additional, I guess. It's not bad. Special. Before he only deals damage, now he does way more. Deal damage depending on the number of HP you gain. Does not bypass barriers on anything, which is bad, but they didn't change it. But they increased the damage. Okay. Boost the orb effect of shooter and striker by 2.5 and add to the chain 1.1. If the crew has an orb amplifier, increase the orb effect by 0.3. If the crew is inflicted with normal attack only, reduce the sheep bind and paralysis duration by 5 turns. $1.1 additional to the chain. That's bad. Now I mean, it's not bad actually. He improved a lot. I don't want to put him tier 0 because I don't want to bait you in terms of, oh, I need to go level limit break him. No, don't. He became better on his level limit break, right? He's not tier 2 because like he didn't change only a certain values. He increased way more than these units increase on their captain abilities and special. So Magellan, Kami-sama, excuse me, you improved a lot. Now this Sanji, I'm not going to cocksuck him, okay? This Sanji is going to boost the attack by 5 times and all others by 4.5, right? Same thing, they just improve way more the values, right? When you use the special, he's going to be immune. That is something that it was there already, and he after 1 turn boost the attack of this unit by 10 times. Okay, it was a 8.25. It was already very big, but the increase for 10 times. The guy is going to do crazy damage. The only problem is this only is activated by him being a captain, but the units having a 4.5 is not bad. It's not bad. So they improve a lot the value actually. Deals damage, fixed damage, and they increase. Change all orbs including block orbs, it was already there, into matching. They removed the tandem orbs, weird. Add 1.4 to the chain multiplier, it wasn't there. And reduce the chain multiplier limit, chain coefficient reduction, paralysis, burn duration by 7 turns. This was available, the chain, when he was a captain, right? So they removed that condition, and now he removes that, and plus the burn and paralysis by 7 turns. So you can actually use this guy as a sailor. If Sanji is a captain, he's going to boost the base attack by 1.2. Is always welcome. So I'm not going to say he is like tier 0, he's not. But the same way he's very close to be tier 0. He manipulates orbs, add to the chain. Great improvements on the adding to the chain, but like he didn't evolve that much, right? He became way better on a captain. Oh, in Pirate Rumble he's very good as well. I'm using him on my int team. This guy is nuts. This guy is nuts. He's a nuker. Like, this guy is a nuker. I will put him on tier 0. He was very strong, so they just implement a little bit more of the damage. Changing the captain ability to 5 times was a very good improvement, and man, the good thing about it is like he removed now paralysis by 7 turns and boost the base and the chain is also very big. He became better, way better than all these units. Frankie, let's go for Frankie. So our Frankie here, let's see the comparison for this, right? So comparing those two, his captain ability was 3.5, now is 4.75. If crew has fighter, slasher, shooter and striker, and this is going to be the same thing, fighter, shooter and striker, but now he reduced the special cooldown by 1 turn at the starting of the quest, plus the additional they gave to the attack boost. Same beneficial for orbs and stuff. So if we're comparing with Sanji, he got the same type of buff, so it's good. When you use the action move, Frankie will become the General Frankie. During this turn, boost all characters' attack by 525. Okay, it was a 425, the additional 1 turn to that. Okay, not bad, not bad at all. Now there is a couple things here. You need to read this, because like the multipliers, I think they are the same, but you can actually get a 6. This one, if you are attacking with fighter unit in the General Frankie, they will deal 1.25 damage to the target enemy. So the unit will become actually 6.5. A 6.5 boost to fighter units on the General Frankie for 1 turn. They fucked up. They fucked up, man. They fucked up. His special deals damage, become 20%. Randomizes all non-matching orbs, including bulk orbs. Randomize all orbs including bulk orbs and make this type. This is good because this was like a type of shuffling, and sometimes you even could get non-matching orb to the units. So I mean, it was kind of pointless for you to actually use his special or even thinking of bringing him. Now he will make this all type of orb beneficial, so for 1 turn is useful to use his special. Boost fighter, slasher, shooter, striker attack by 2.5. It was a 2.2. Is only that. Boost and boost the attack of. Wait, what? Oh, okay. They removed this effect. If there are 3 enemies or more on the stage, boost the attack by 225. Otherwise by 2 times for the strikers. So they remove it and give a straight 2.5 on attack boost, which is good. Removing restrictions is always good. If this unit is a captain or a friend quest, make badly matching and block orbs not reduce damage. reduce enemy percent damage and damage threshold by 6 turns, and reduce paralysis by 6 turns. What? This is insane. I mean, you want to use this guy as a captain because of the donking effect. The donking effect, not donking, is docking effect for the General Frankie, so you can get actually higher values on his captain ability. If you don't know how it works, it's like they all go to the Frankie mode, to General Frankie, and depending on the first class they do have, they will gain a different type of damage, right? If you are attacking with shooters, they will deal a 0.75 damage to the enemies, but deal 0.3 damage to all other enemies on the stage. So basically you are attacking them all. So you are gaining a lot of stuff by having Frankie as a captain. This was something that was there already, but the multipliers increase a lot, which make him valuable, and his specials also increased a lot. So tier 0. Let's see our boy Zeraf. Is not Zeraf. Is Zeraf? Zephyr. Zeraf is from Fairy Tail, right? Oh man. I'm guessing. Maybe I'm drunk. Maybe, just a maybe. Now let's check here. Captain ability, it definitely increased a lot of stuff. Reduce special cooldown of all units by 1 turn. He didn't have it. He was a 4 times captain boost. Now he's 5.25 if you have orbs beneficial. Reduce the damage received by 10 turns, by 10%. It was already there. Increase the duration of orb boost by 1 turn. Not bad, not bad. Very cool. You can stack that with people that give 2 turns, example, and will become 3 turns. Very good. Special, deals damage, something that was already there. Boost the attack of shooter characters by 225 for 3 turns. It wasn't there. Add 100 times this unit attack to tap timing, so they increase 50 times the effect. Change orbs, including block orbs, to matching. This was already there. If crew has percent damage reduction at the time the special is activated, reduce enemies increased defense and percent damage reduction by 3 turns, and reduce binding despair by 3 turns. So there is a little bit of a condition for you to get the secondary effect of his special, but saying that he got a lot of stuff, he became on tier 1. He deserves to be there because they increase a lot of stuff on him. It's not something that you actually want to go for. He's not going to be useful, but his level limit break was very good. Now let's see Cavendish. Now this Cavendish, Hakuba, he didn't change much, excuse me, because he still self special cooldown, boost strength, dex and quick units by 5 times. They increased just a little bit, 5.5. Boost the HP of these units and make orbs beneficial. It was already there. The HP boost, it wasn't. They increase it, something okay. Deals damage, same thing. Remove all positive effects on the team, so I don't like that effect, not at all. It was already there. Reduce paralysis completely, okay, he didn't have it, now he can remove paralysis. Boost the attack of this unit by 3.5 for 2 turns, and orb boost for 3.5 for 2 turns. Lock on orb for 2 turns and change the orb including block orbs to quick. It was already, this effect was already there. The only difference now on his special is he boosts his attack and orb boost for himself for 3.5 instead of 2 times. Excuse me, 2.25 or on the attack and 2 times on orb. So now he's at 3.5. He's like Blackbeard, but limit break, the 6+ of Blackbeard became better. So this guy is like, you don't need to level limit break him. You don't need him for anything. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay? So we have Inuarashi right now. The Dogstorm. Let's see, because I actually don't know what he does. Reduce the special cooldown of all units by 2 turns. Boost the attack of of Sai and Cerebral by 425. It was a 3.5 for only Cerebral. Now we have another effect. Make this type of orb beneficial for this type of classes. If your HP is 30% below at of the starting of the turn, boost the chain multiplier growth rate. Excuse me. Boost the chain multiplier growth rate. It was already there, so it didn't change much. Only the multiplier and additional type and the matching orbs. Okay. Special is where we want to focus with this guy. Reduce crew current HP by 80%, same thing. Deals damage, same thing. Reduce enemy percent damage to Rokshan by 6 turns. Add 200 times this unit attack. It was 130, now it's 200. For 3 turns. Set the chain boundary for 225 to 35 for 3 turns. Reduce any damage received. This is damage threshold for us for 1 turn. This is cool. This is a good special. They improve him a lot of his special, so I'm going to make him tier 1, not tier 0, because his captain ability is useless, but for his special is very good. Actually, I liked it. I can't level limit break him that far, but he was actually good. Captain ability of this guy greatly boost the chance of getting these orbs, boost the HP of striker units, boost the attack of strength and striker units by 5 times. He didn't have it, it was only the striker. Make side int orbs beneficial. Reduce damage received by 10%. If your HP is below 30%, add 0.8 to the chain multiplier. If they what was the change here? Make the orb beneficial and boost the striker card if they have. Okay, they remove the bad condition he had as a captain, they become even better. So very good, very good. And they add this, so if you use both Nekomamushi and Inuarashi as a captains, you can get very high values just in the base to the chain without using any special. So let's compare the special. Deal damage, same damage. Make this type of orbs beneficial. It was already there. Add 1.5 to the chain multiplier. This wasn't there. And reduce bind and attack down duration by 6 turns. They increase 3 turns. So I guess he's going to be here as well because the special is good. Only for that reason, okay? This Don Flamingo. Man. What the hell am I doing? This guy doesn't... he does have, okay. For moments I was like almost shotting myself. Reduce special cooldown by 1 turn, okay. Boost attack of driven units by 5 times, 525 if you have matching orbs. Okay. All the same, I'm sick of seeing this, man. Make this type of orbs beneficial and heal by any perfect, okay. A lot of improvement actually on his captain ability, so he take the win there. His special, Glock orbs for 1 turn, very good because he didn't had it, so he's now is a orb walker, very good. Change all orbs including block orbs of the adjacent units. Okay, it was the same, but they increased the including block orbs. So okay, boost the orb effect for driven for 225 and boost the color affinity by 175 for 2 turns for both effects. So they add the color affinity and they increase the number of turns for 2 turns. Very bad. Like he got improvement for Pirate Rumble, so I mean he became bad on Pirate Rumble, so I will give him tier 1, right? You want to improve him to Pirate Rumble, but the rest is kinda okay. I can make him tier 0, because he's very used on Pirate Rumble, you want to have him there. I'm actually forgetting that when I'm building my team. I built a full powerhouse team where Driven team, Ink team, is actually the goal here, because this guy is insanely good on Pirate Rumble. Fujitora. Fuji is that? So is this one. This one didn't change much, right? They increase, they still maintain the chain value, so this is just improving on the stats, so very bad. On the special, deals damage, same thing. Change all orbs including block orbs into matching at least, that's cool. That was something that he had, but not including block orbs. Deal all enemies for 2 turns. And lock the chain multiplier by 3.5 for 3 turns. Okay, they only change the removing block orbs as well. Oh my god. Don't do it. We can already see this guy. He recently got his level limit break, so let's see. 5.25 when orbs are matching, so is 1.25 additional to the stats. At the starting of the fight, if this card is effect there, what? And make stand beneficial orbs for driven characters. At the start of the fight, this character activates his own special. Okay, he's like Kaido, right? When you start the run, he immediately pop his special, so yeah. Level limit break special, let's see, deals damage. Boost the orb effect for driven and characters for 2 turns. For 2 times for 5 turns. At the starting of the quest already, so you will already have a 2 times orb boost. Change quick orbs into int orbs for 10 turns. That's cool. Deals damage for end of turn for 99 turns, so that's equal. The difference is you now have orb boost, and he's going to change every quick orb into int, right? And they add nothing else. Forget about him. Okay, Akainu Rumble. I can't wait till I am a level limit break. I can't wait till I have a level limit break. Bro, the problem is not having a level limit break 5, is actually who you want to have a level limit break 5, because like most of these units didn't change much on the gameplay, right? As you can see, we only have one of the bests that is on the top one. A lot of these units, they look better on the level limit break, like Akainu, and Aokiji, just because of the 6+. The same thing happened with Kid, but we are going to talk about Kid in a moment. But yeah, let's keep on going, man. Oh man. So if you want to really level limit break, be wise on the unit that you are going to choose, because the unit actually need to change your gameplay. Like these tier 1 units, they probably will change your gameplay, right? These tier 2, they won't change your gameplay at all. These ones, they don't provide anything, that's the thing, right? Maybe Jinbe provide more, right? But it's kinda useless anyway. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? So, this Sakazuki right here, the V1, he got a very good level limit break. I know, it sounds very weird, right? But he actually became very good. So, this guy boosts the attack of strength units by 4.5 now. And if you have a strength orb on him, on the unit is going to be a 5 times captain boost instead of 4.25. Boosted chance of you getting strength. If this character has a strength orb and you attack with this character, boost the color affinity of strength units by 1.5. This is one effect that is always guaranteed if you have strength orb on him. 1.5 color affinity. This is a support on the unit. This is like always having that effect, right? So color affinity is going to be insane always on the field with this guy. He's special. He deals damage, they increase the damage. Change all orbs, he already did that to strength, but now the bulk orbs are included. And instead of being a 2 times attack boost, his now is going to be a 2.5. If the crew already have attack up, he's going to increase the attack up by 0.3. I don't know, you tell me how I should rate this guy. His 6+ was actually good comparing to a lot of the units you're seeing here, right? Like, you can actually use this guy on mono strain teams as a captain. Okay, he's not going to give you in crazy color affinity. I mean, let's put him on tier 1. I think he's well positioned for this guy comparing to the powers of this crew that you have on tier 0. They are very strong actually, so yeah. I still prefer to actually level limit break this guy than level limit break this one. So yeah, that's going to be my answer. So now I have Nami here. I'm going to put Nami on the last because I want to talk about Nami in the last. Okay, let's talk about Shirahoshi. So this Shirahoshi right here, right? She on captain ability, I'm not going to talk about her captain ability because yeah, they increase a lot and stuff, but they don't give anything else for her. So only they increase the attack and the amount of HP you heal, and you can over healing, but that is not as important about her. The special is something that is important. So ignoring delay protection and delay all enemies for 1 turn. Change all orbs including bulk orbs into rainbow. Increase the orb effect of the rainbow by 225. Recover 1.5 RCV and reduce RCV and no healing duration by 50 turns. That was something that was there already, but the fact that now the rainbow orbs will become a 2.25, this make this unit valuable as fuck. Because it's the only unit that can make rainbow orbs beneficial for 2.25. So her special is on another level. Like the way enemies ignoring protection. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm going to put her, cause like her special became not like useful as hell, but she actually became good, very good to use again. She was already, when she dropped, she was already just a unit to manipulate orbs into rainbow, but now she also manipulates orbs including block orbs into rainbow, which the enemy cannot remove by any means, right? He can remove the beneficial effect of the orbs counting as a 2.25, but he can't remove the rainbow orbs on the team. Because she does not provide anything else, I'm going to put on tier 1, and I think is well deserved because she make those orbs, and this is a unique effect, no one else have it, so she will be on tier 1. Oh, Captain, you saying to me, if one day I can make this unit with special max, giving my my materials is going to be good? Yes, because if there is an event where you need to manipulate, no, actually no. I was thinking for a moment, right? I was thinking in Super Kizuna, if you want to use one special to manipulate orbs, you also want to have additional effects, and she does only that on her special. That's why she's on tier 1 and not tier 0. So no, don't do that. Just wait until you can... The only units you want to spend your materials is going to be tier 0, tier and the best of the best, right? Or just the best of the best. Forget about the other tiers, okay? Do not upgrade anyone else. Do not spend your materials in anyone else unless you need it, okay? So we are on the finishing line, so let's go for Luffy. I think this Luffy didn't change much. He reduced special cooldown of his own by 3 turns. That's good to have, since his special is 9 turns, so he's going to pop his special very quick. Boost the strength side characters by 4.5. Reduce damage received by 20%, the same thing. Boost the attack of the characters by 5.25. Oh no, excuse me. So he boosts all units by 4.5 and boosts himself by a 5.25. Make this type of orbs beneficial. Reduce despair and paralysis, it was already there. If HP is below 30% of the starting of the quest, boost the chain multiplying growth rate. Is a good addition for his special actually. He probably will chunk and he's going to deal a lot of damage. Deals damage to the enemies, 200, so they increase 80 times to the damage dealt. Boost the attack of this unit by 3.25 for 2 turns, so almost the same thing and back clear as Cavendish, but he's going to boost the base attack by 1000 and increase increases boost effect of color affinity buff applied to the team by 0.25 for 3 turns. So any color affinity that you will put on the team, he's going to increase a 0.25 to that boost. Insane. Right? Is insane. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is a monster. This guy is a monster. He was already a monster. The only problem he does have currently is like he does not have a super type or super class, because like if he had that, like this guy would like do not a billion, but this guy will like hit like a truck. He already hit like a truck, so I will give this guy a win on his level limit break expansion. Like he became a lot better actually. So now we are going to look at my biggest idol, my Bullet. I love Bullet. So let's take a look. Reduce the special cooldown of all characters by 1 at the starting of the quest, excuse me. Boost the attack of the strength, quick and int by 475. Boost this unit attack by 5 times. Make this step of war beneficial, and make this unit count as color affinity to all enemies. So this was something that was there already. The orbs beneficial were there already, and only the multiplier increase plus the special cooldown, yeah, and the HP value. Let's see the special. The special change a lot actually. So he was only damage dealing for the end of the turn for 2 turns, right? Now he reduces enemy nullify and barriers for 2 turns, deals 25% of enemy 25% damage in the end of the turn. Deals 2 times the damage dealt by this character. This was something that was there already for 2 turns. Okay, if the crew has normal attacks only when you launch the special, boost the attack of strength, quick and int characters by 2.5 for 1 turn, and boost the base attack of this character by 1k. His special became very good after this, because you can use this guy on Alvida. For those who have the chance to have this bullet level limit break 5, you should definitely go for it. And if you want to use this guy as a captain, you can use, because he will always have type advantage against the enemies. So that is something that, understand this. If you have a unit that always will have type advantage against your enemies, that unit is going to be insanely powerful no matter what. He always had that ability, but now he have with bigger buffs, right? And the guy will do more stuff on his special. Even the nullification and barriers are non-common. The normal attacks only is very common, and you will get very often the attack boost by 2.5 plus the base attack boost very often. So I would say he's the tier 1. He had a very good level limit break on his special, only on his special. Okay, now let's say about Marco. I think this Marco is a monster. I don't remember correctly his abilities, but I think he became a lot better. So if your HP is above 17%, reduce the damage received by 30% and recover HP in the end of the turn. Otherwise, boost the attack of quick side characters for 4.5 by 5.85 if your HP is above 99%. No, he's not a monster, forget. I think his special is good. Recover 100 times RCV. Over healing, reduced chain coefficient and attack down by 7 turns, boost the orb effects for 2 turns. That was something that was there already, but if you have an orb boost, he's going to increase the orb boost by 0.3. So I think his special became better. His special, not his captain ability. So tier 2. Sabo. Did Sabo get something different, or it was just because of He's 6 plus. So he's now a 4.25. Boost the color affinity by 2 times, the same. After 3 turns is going to be a 2.25 and 1.3 on the chain. His 6 plus seems better. Okay, is actually better, and actually the super special also change. So he, in my opinion, he's going to be a most unit to level limit break, because he's very good. Even if you're not using him as a captain, his special is going to give a lot color affinity, adding to the chain. You have 2 turns of color affinity and the next turn with another color affinity. The problem is, no, he's not a tier must. He's like tier 0 because they just improved the value, right? The 6 plus made him look better. Yeah, I do think he is like the level limit break is the level of Bullet and Stampede Luffy. I think he deserves to be there. Now, this guy is something. Garp. This Garp reduces the special cooldown of all characters by 1 turn. Boost the attack for 4.5 at the start of the chain. 5.5 if you follow the chain. Good, great, perfect. Boost the HP and make this type of orbs beneficial. Restore special cooldown by 2 turns where they are rewinded. Now, at the first look, this looks bad because you have to hit the good, great, of perfect, right? But you can use this guy as a captain. He's going to be a 5.5 captain boost, and look at his special. Deals 30% of damage to the enemy, set the chain boundary to 3.25 to 6, is a low value, but listen, increase the chain tap time bonus of all characters by 0.3 and depending on depending on the tap timing, and reduce silence duration by 10 turns. Where is the other effect? The other effect is not here. Give me a second. Did my... Okay. There was an effect that ignore completely this. Where is the effect? Did they remove it? Did they fix that? No. Oh no. Give me a second. I'm going to read in game. Oh, they want me to do that. I can't buy anything. Why are they putting things to buy? Garp. They actually... Okay, it doesn't matter. They okay. Forget about it. I was thinking the first time I read it, they changed the ignoring good, great, or perfects, but since you have the chain so high, it doesn't matter. So yeah. So okay. At the first time I read it, he looked better, but he's a tier 1. His special is the only thing that is very helpful. His captain abilities suck. Rayleigh! Let's see Ray. Let's see our Rayleigh. What he got for us. This Rayleigh. Reduce special cooldown. If HP is below 50%, boost the attack of the characters for 4.25. Boost the chance of getting matching or boost 5 times otherwise. Okay. Boost the HP RCB of all characters, 1 per quest. If HP is below 20%, he activates immediately his special. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. He didn't have that. The multipliers increase, and I think that's all. The condition for the attack boost for 5.25 increase is only when your HP is 50% below. Otherwise it's going to be 5 times, which it was 3 times before. In special, he will deal 5k fixed damage, 500k fixed damage, lock the chain by 3.5 for 3 turns, that is a very good increase. Boost the orb effect by 2 turns, that's the same. If your HP is below 50% when you use the special, reduce the damage received by 95%. This is the highest percent damage reduction you can have in game. The other one is going to be nullify damage, basically. If during that turn you score 3 perfects, boost the orb effect of all characters by 2.25 for 1 turn. So you can have 2 times the orb boost, even though it's a very low damage. I just don't like the conditions of the HP. But if you think about it, the Shanks crew was very good, and he only gave on his special a 3.5 for 3 turns, and they do the same, and he give also orb boost, and you can have a 2.85. The only problem is the HP, but they fix a couple things here and there to actually make him a little bit viable. But I will make him on tier 2, so you don't need to rush to actually level limit break this guy. Actually, he is close to Garp, so yeah. My boy Jinbe. This boy, I don't need to read his abilities, because I know what he does, because I'm a fan of him, and I know how good he became, because they fixed this guy. He had a very bad problem with getting the orbs to proc his special, right? But now this guy on stage 3, he's going to manipulate orbs, and on stage 5 he also manipulates orbs, and he is going to lock those orbs, so it's going to be very helpful to proc with his special, right? And the special no longer have the condition he had before, that you need certain orbs to get the 2.25 attack boost. Now he's going to give, no matter what, a 2.25 attack boost for 3 turns, and he's also going to give you a 375 chain lock for 3 turns. His captain ability, and yeah, he also reduced bind duration by 10 turns. His captain ability does not improve that much. It's only like a 5 times stack and boost, a 175 HP boost, yeah, make a lot of orbs beneficial. You need to have strength, dex and psi units on the team. It is what it is. And here, start of the third quest and stage 5, change all orbs left column and change right column to these orbs and lock those orbs. All those orbs are going to be beneficial when you use his special. So stage 3, you have all those orbs. Stage... this guy becomes so good. So good. They fixed the boy. They removed all the bad stuff on him that make him look so bad, and they made him so damn good. You can actually use him for 3 turns. You will have these effects, and he reduce the bind as well, just extra help. Jinbe is on top of all these units. One of the best level limit breaks, because they fix him completely. There is no problem at all that you see, oh my god, this guy didn't do this and he now is not even changing. No, he became good. He's usable even for any event right now. okay? He does not improve on captain ability that reduce certain effects, but he lock orbs. You know how important that is? Let me tell you, this guy is a powerhouse fighter. You don't need to use with Luffy, because Luffy already on special lock orbs, the tandem Luffy. But if you have problems with locking orbs, you know on stage 3 you will get lock orbs, and stage 5 you will get locking orbs as well. So you telling me that is not boosted, getting a free locking orbs? If the enemy kill and revive, you have the ability of having the same orbs. You can also have like one orb, so, and you lock those orbs, so he's very good. He became very good. I love him. I loved his level limit break. This black bear, now his captain ability is the same boosters. He is a 417.5 this time around instead of 4 times. He still ignore barriers as he usually do. But this time around, you don't need to have those units on the crew. He automatically ignores completely the barriers. You just need to have him as a captain. You don't need like specifically have the units on the team. So they removed as well the condition for you having the captain ability, the units to ignore the barriers, which is very good. If crew members use the special with percent damage reduction, damage threshold on nullified damage buff for your team, replace those buffs for affinity that will override affinity boost in the same special. Boost color affinity of all characters by 1.75. Okay, so he's going to make a color affinity and he's going to replace those buffs. Make sure you actually don't need the shields and you are using this guy, because he's going to replace those shields to color affinity. Special, reduce bind, attack down. By 6 turns he only removed bind, so they increased the attack down. Change block orbs into matching, that was something that was there already. Deals damage, it was a percent damage, but now this will ignore normal attacks only, and you will fix, you will deal 1 million fixed damage to the enemies, to all enemies, and boost the attack by 225 for 2 turns, and you still do 30% HP to all enemies. Oh no, excuse me. And you will deal damage, otherwise the enemy don't have the normal attacks only. So you only have the attack boost if the enemy have normal attacks only. Okay, so he is also another unit that improved a lot on his level limit break. I'm not going to put him here because I don't want you to think you can use him as a captain like on every event, because the problem is the normal attacks only, right, is a condition here for you to get the attack boost, and the fact that the guy only have a 475 attack boost for you to use. So let's talk about Zoro this time around. Our boy Zoro. So this Zoro reduce special cooldown of slasher characters by 2 turns, boost the attack of slashers by 4.5. In HP, reduce the damage received by 10%. Everything is here. It was already except the reduce the slashers special cooldown at the start of the quest, right? Make those orbs having a chance to drop with higher chance, right? if character has a dex or int orb, boost their attack by 5.4 instead. Insane amount. This is an insane amount for slashers. Very good, insane amount. In special, deals damage, it was there already. Make RCV antenna beneficial, it was there already. Change all orbs, no, excuse me. He make that beneficial for 3 turns, yeah, that was there already. Change all orbs, including block orbs, right column into int. Change all orbs, including block orbs on left, into dex, okay? He didn't have this. And boost the attack of slashers and characters by 2.25. He was already at 2.25 attack boost, right? But he didn't manipulate orbs, and now he manipulate plus the block orbs. You know where I'm going to put him, right? If during that turn you hit 3 perfects, boost the attack of slashers by 2.25 on the following of the turn. That was already there. If the crew has Draco, Mihawk or Perona member or supporting this character, you just need to have Perona as a supporting unit. Boost the color affinity of slashers by 2 times for 3 turns. One of the best level limit break. God damn, this is so damn powerful. Forget it. This is so damn powerful. Now, this unit is going to be a little bit painful because he as well got the same type of effect, but he don't manipulate orbs, right? He increase the deals damage, boost the orb effect by 2.25. It was already there for 1 turn, and lock all orbs for 1 turn. I don't think he had the locking orbs. He had, there we go. And after 1 turn he's going to boost the 2.25 orb. It was already there, right? Nothing changed from there on. They only had additional turn. If crew has Zororo or Perona as a member or a supporting, boost the base stats of the slasher's attack by 1k for 3 turns. So this is similar to Zoro, but they didn't add anything else. They could make this guy a 2.5 or boost easily. No, they didn't want that. And the problem is you don't want to use this guy as a captain as well, because this guy is, let's see, if there are 4 slashers on the crew, reduce the special cooldown of slashers for 2 turns, boost the chain growth rate for 4 turns, and boost the attack by 1.85. Because this is the chain growth, right? You cannot have chain lock, you cannot have chain boundary, because it is not going to be good for this guy. Maybe chain boundary is going to be good, but this guy with 4 times chain growth, it can go beyond the 35 times on the chain, so you don't want to have any chain manipulation, right? If this character has dex on int orb, you attack with this character, reduce the damage of all enemies by 100%. This is a very good effect, right? It does not like bypass immunity, but you can like reduce the enemy defense to 0 basically. So it's a good additional to his captain ability, but he didn't like have something impactful, right? So for that reason, tier 1. Let's see Cracker, what he has for us. I don't remember what Cracker does. So yeah. Captain ability, reduce the special cooldown of all characters, boost the attack by 5 times, boost the HP, very good amount actually, and make Psy and int orbs beneficial for the units. He didn't add most of the things that you are reading here, so that is a very good improvement actually. Captain special, deals damage, change, empty, block, RCV, bomb, and G orbs. He already do that. To matching, change the orb of this character into matching. He does that already. If your captain is fighter, slasher, shooter, striker, add 1.3. They just add a little bit of the value and add one additional turn. If the captain is a free spirit, cerebral powerhouse, yada yada yada. Color affinity, like, don't do it. Like, don't spend your materials, like, whatever. The guy doesn't like do anything. Why I have another Kuzan here? This is the same one. I need to change everything here. So we are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away to finish this. Katakuri. Let's see what Katakuri does. Now this Katakuri, his special is very good actually. I don't know about captain ability. Boost slashers by 4 times. Boost a color affinity by 1.3. I don't like this type of abilities. You actually don't feel they are there by any way, right? So they didn't change much. So they just add a little bit of multipliers, and I think they increased the classes. Fighter, slasher, shooter, driven, and powerhouse. Fighter, slasher, shooter, driven, and powerhouse. No, they didn't change anything. That is actually, I don't know, relatively good. There is nothing change actually. Boost attack for 4 times. 4 times. Boost the color affinity 125, 125. And what? Oh, this was the HP. Okay, they add a little bit of, oh yeah, the color affinity. They add the HP boost. He didn't have the HP boost. Okay. Change type orbs plus block orbs. He didn't change type orbs. Now he changed. Deals damage. Add 25 times to the top timing based on the damage you were taking during the event. Boost for 1 turn the attack for 2.25, and after 1 turn he's going to apply a 2.5 attack boost. They increase just a little bit. I don't think it's worth for you to spend your materials to actually limit break this guy. He became stronger, but it's not worth to actually go for him. Okay. Now Blackbeard. Whose Blackbeard is this one? There we go. This is the view. What? There is no information here. They don't say it. Maybe here they say. Let me see the text. The V2 Blackbeard. Okay. V2 Blackbeard. Captain ability 525. Not much the increase. Not much. Reduce paralysis and silence completely on this character. It was already there. Reduce the special cooldown by 2 turns. It was already there. In terms of special, deals title damage and reduce damage threshold by 7 turns instead of 5, so a little bit of increase. Change his own orb. This time around he start to boost himself by 3.5, or is only 3 times? No, 3.5. And is going to increase to 4 times, so it's faster, so you just need to use his special twice, and that's it. That's it. he got like outshining by his 6+, so the 6+ did all the work for him. Okay, so don't spend your materials on this guy. Just don't spend it. Okay, this guy, let's see if the captain, the 6+ outshine this guy. So he's a 5 times captain boost, reduce the special cooldown by 2 turns, they increase 1 turn of that, they increase just a little bit of the attack boost, they maintain the HP boost, and they maintain the special silence reduction and the special rewinded, the same thing. On his special deals damage, the same one, reduce bind duration by 10 turns, the same, boost the attack by 2.5, that is the same. If crew has an attack up, boost the cover affinity by 2.25, it was the same. If crew has 6 characters, increase or decrease boost effect chain walk and chain bar buff to 3.5. Increase the boost of the effect of the orb buff by 3 times and increases or decreases boost effect chain lock and chain boundary buff to 3.5. The rule of fine chain lock, the chain buffer will change to 3.75. So when it says increase or decrease, right, the boost effect is like some chains can be higher, some can be lower, and this will automatically change to 3.75. Now his 6+ does the same. I don't see much of a difference. The only thing that they had for you to feel like is like he's going to automatically change any orb boost to 3 times. Okay, the same effect as Roger and Whitebeard, so don't do it. It's not worth. Let's go for Kid. Now, we all said Kid was a very good level limit break, so let's take a very good look. He's going to be a 525 captain if the units have bomb and super bombs. His 6+ already had that. Boost all other units by 425, they only add the 25 value. Boost the chance of getting those orbs, that's cool. Deal 0 damage, that's cool, this was the same thing. Though when you have bomb and super bomb on this character, he's going to reduce percent damage reduction by 5 turns instead of 3, only 2 turns additional on his level limit break. Don't forget, level limit break, we are considering not dupes, but yes, the posters, because like that is going to cost you something, right? Reduce the damage threshold duration by 7 turns, the same turns. Change strength dex bomb orbs, empty, deals damage to the enemy, the same thing, depending on the number of the orbs, of course. And change empty orbs into super bombs. Change empty is exactly the same, but now he's going to boost dex and driven characters attack by 2.5. It was only it was the same, but the difference is on his level limit break he had the beneficial super bombs by 2.25. What it means? It means now with Kid, super bombs can be considered a 2.25. Now don't forget one thing. The same thing goes for Shira Hoshi, right? Kid is going to be on the same level as Shira Hoshi, because even Kid got improvements on his captain abilities and his special, a little bit of increase of some turns, only on turns. Kid got the improvement of making super bombs beneficial, so he's going to be on tier 0 and not tier 1, because Shira Hoshi only give the effect of the orbs. They have unique value, right? So they deserve to be there. So let's look at Chopper. Is the last one of the list. I need to remove these ones. I don't know why they were there in the first place. Chopper. Now he's going to be a booster for a 5 times captain boost. 4.25 for all others instead of 4.5 and a 4. Boost the HP, same thing. You can now over healing is the same thing. On the special, he's going to reduce the cooldown by 1 turn. On 6+ he does that. He reduced bind despair duration by 6 turns. He does that. Paralysis, burn, silence, attack down, increase damage check and RCV, blindness, counter healing and counter RCV during by 5 turns. They add on the level limit break, they add the counter healing and the counter RCV when you heal and you take damage, and when you hit the orb, RCV orb, and you take damage. So basically is that he can remove it now. Is it worth for you to go for that? Stay away for that. The 6+ did all the job. Now the unit that I want to talk about here is going to be Nami. So Nami, she does not have a 6+, right? But this she does not have a level limit break. But I want to talk about her because she's going to be the next unit coming with a level limit break, because Arlong Park is going to come up. We don't know the date, right? But it's the next island on the Grand Voyage. So this Naimi is most likely to get her level limit break. So don't forget, this unit is for where is that? She's going to boost all units attack. Her captain ability doesn't do much, but she reduces paralysis burn duration by 3 turns, so you can expect this becoming like a 7 turns, 10 turns. I'm over exaggeration, but they will change based on the Grand Voyage, so this will be something very high. Boost the color affinity by 175. We can see a 2.25 maybe on this color affinity. Boost the orb effect by 2 times. I don't know if they are going to maintain the 2 times, and after you hit a certain amount of perfects they can become a 2.5 maybe. And maybe she's going to also improve the orb boost if you already have an orb boost on the field. I don't know. You tell me what you think she's going to become on the level limit break. Your thoughts and your opinions. Basically we took 2 hours, 3 hours, damn, 3 hours to break down every unit on the level limit break, and a very good explanation on my opinion why certain units are better than others. My top goal is going to be Snake Man, Jinbe and Zoro. For me, in my opinion, they are very well done, but the tier 0 are also very good, well done units with level limit break. I actually had experience with some of the tier 1, but on the paper those units are the ones that are more impactful. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys on my next cruise. Bye bye.